Namaste everyone. Let us discuss solution of your test. Now the first problem is find the complement of the following angles. So two angles are given. First problem is 58 degree and second is 45 degree. So it's a solution, you can directly write solution complement angle of first is your 58 degree. So what do you mean by complement angle? The addition of two angle is 90 degree. So I will write complement angle of 58 degree is equals to 90 degree minus 58 degree. Okay, so directly you can give the answer. 90 minus 58 is 10 minus 8 is 2, and here 8 minus 5 is 3. So 32 degree, and this is your first answer. And for second answer we will say complement angle of second angle is what? 45 degree. So complement angle of 45 degree is 90 degree minus 45 degree, which is 45 degree. So this problem done. Yes. Next problem is two supplementary angles are in the ratio 3:2. Find the angles. So here in this problem, two supplementary angles are in ratio 3:2. So here I will say that let the two angles are 3x and 2x. Okay, there are two methods. I am discussing one method, means when you are solving any method you can use. So solution, let the two angles are 3x and 2x as per problem. Now as per problem, they are supplementary angles. So as per problem we can say that 3x plus 2x equal to 180 degree. Therefore 5x is equals to 180 degree. Therefore x is equals to 180 degree upon 5. So 5 3 the 15, 3 30, 5 6 the. So x is 36 degree. So therefore I will say that therefore the two supplementary angles are yes, two supplementary angles are, first is 3x or 2x, first ratio is 3. So 3x is equals to, we will say R 3x is equals to 3 into 36, that is 3 6 are 18 and 3 3 are 9 1 10, 108 degree. And second angle is 2x, that is 2 into 36. So here 2 into 36 is 72 degree. Now their addition is 180, you can cross verify. Third problem. Okay, now the problem is, in the given figure, line AB and CD and EF intersect at point O. Find the measure of angle AOC. So you see angle AOC, this point is point O. Okay, so let us mark this. This is point O. Okay, we have to find angle AOC. So what you can say in solution, you can say that angle AOC is equals to angle BOD. Why? They are vertically opposite angles, right? So angle BOD is what? 35 degree. So this angle is 35 degree. So angle AOC we have find out. Now next is angle COF. So COF, this angle we have to find out. Angle COF, this angle, right? So I have already find out this angle. This angle is 35 degree. Okay, so similarly what we can say that we can find this angle also, right? So this angle we will find out. Now this is 35 degree because vertically opposite angle BOF. What I will say that angle, actually it is not asked, but to find angle COF I have to find this angle BOF. So I will say that angle BOF is equals to angle AOE, okay. Again the reason is vertically opposite angle, so this angle is 40 degree, okay. So this is our second equation. Now we have angle AOC plus angle, the second angle here is COF, angle COF plus angle BOF. Now addition of these three angles is 180 degree. What is the reason? They are angles in linear pair. We can write angles in linear pair. Now angle AOC we have find out 35 degree, therefore 35 degree plus angle COF plus this BOF is 40 degree, this is equals to 180 degree, therefore 40 plus 35 is 75 degree, so that will move on right hand side. So I have angle COF is equals to 180 degree minus 75 degree. So 180 degree minus 75 degree is 105 degree. So therefore finally you can say that, therefore finally answer, okay. Here you can write angle AOC, angle AOC is equals to 35 degree and angle COF is equals to 105 degree. So at one place you have answer. Now let us move to fourth question. We have to prove that the two lines which are parallel to the same line are parallel to one another. Two lines, so here this is proof. So I will write first given. Now what is given? Two lines are parallel to the same line. So I will draw one line, okay. We can name this line as, let us name this line as AB. Now two lines, suppose this is one line which is CD, this is parallel to AB, and there is one more line, let us name this line as EF. So in given what I will say that, given I will say that line CD is parallel to AB and line EF, this is parallel to AB, okay. Whenever proof is there, you have to write what is given and what you need to find out. They are parallel and I will say that there is a transversal, okay. We can name this transversal as PQ and it cuts this line AB, CD and EF at 3 points. So we can name these 3 points as X, Y and Z, okay. X, Y and Z, let us we name these 3 angles, okay, 3 points. So X, Y and Z. Now I will number these 3 angles as angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3. So two lines are CD is parallel to AB and EF parallel to AB is given. What we have to prove? So we have to prove that CD, this is parallel to EF. This we have to prove. Now in proof what we say that AB is parallel to CD, therefore angle 1 is equals to angle 2, okay. Their corresponding angle. So when two lines are parallel, their corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angle axiom I can say, by corresponding angle axiom these two angles are equal. Let us name this as equation 1, and again AB is given parallel to EF. So therefore again I will say that angle 1 is equals to angle 3. This is your second equation, and here also we have corresponding angle axiom. Corresponding angle axiom. Now from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, angle 1, angle 2 equal, angle 1, angle 3 equal. So what we can say that? We can say that angle 2 is equals to angle 3. Now angle 2, angle 3, they are corresponding angle and they are equal. So therefore I will say that CD is parallel to EF. Again the reason is converse of we will say that this is converse of corresponding angle axiom. Hence proved. Yes. Done. Okay, fine. Next question, fifth question. In the given figure, AB is parallel to CD. So you can see AB and CD, they are parallel, and BC is parallel to ED. We have to find the value x. Now here in solution, AB is parallel to CD. Okay. So therefore what I can say that? I can say that this angle ABC, this will be equals to angle BCD. What is the reason? They are alternate angle. Okay, right. Now angle ABC, what is the measure of this angle ABC? It is x. So this implies this x is equals to this angle is 100 degree. So we got the value of x. We have to find only the angle x. So we got the value of x. Now the next question, in the given figure, PQ is parallel to RS. PQ is parallel to RS. We have to find the value x. So here in solution, what we will say that PQ is parallel to RS. Now when PQ is parallel to RS, angle PAC, see this angle PAC, this angle will be equals to angle ACS. Why they are equal? Because they are alternate angles. So here they are equal because they are alternate angles of two parallel lines. So here I will mention reason, alternate angle. Now angle PAC, okay, this is equals to ACS, that means it is equals to 110 degree. Okay, this is your equation 1. Now PAC is equal to angle PAC, this is equals to angle PAB plus angle BAC. So therefore angle PAC is 110 degree. This is equals to angle PAB is 65 degree plus this is unknown value x, which we have to find out. Therefore x is equals to, you can calculate, this is 110 degree minus 65 degree. So 110 minus 65 is what? 10 minus 5 is 5, and then 10 minus 6 is 4. So the value of x is 45 degree. Simple question. So like this you have find the value of x. Now let us see the seventh question. A transversal intersect two parallel lines. Prove that the bisector of any pair of corresponding angle so formed are parallel. So let us first write given. Okay. So here what is given? transversal intersect two parallel lines. So let us say that AB parallel to CD is given. So here I name this as AB, I name this as CD. AB parallel to CD is given and there is a transversal. So let us name this transversal as PQ. Now AB is parallel to CD is given. We have to prove that the bisector of any pair of corresponding angle so formed are parallel. Bisector of any pair of, so I will take this one angle P, here let us name this as PX and here let us name this as Y. So I will draw a bisector here. So I can name this as this is X, this is, let us name this as U, okay, XU, and one more bisector I will draw here. This is Y and I will name this as V, okay. So given AB is parallel to CD, what else is given? That XU and YV are angle bisector of angle PXB and angle XYD and angle XYD respectively. So they are angle bisector, this is given, and what we have to prove? We have to prove that this XU is parallel to YV. This we have to prove. Now let us see how we prove this. Okay, so first of all, this AB is parallel to CD. Therefore, what I can say that? I can say that angle PXB is equals to angle XYD. Why? Because they are corresponding angle. You say corresponding angle axiom or just say corresponding angle, right? Now AB is parallel to CD, angle PXB is equals to angle XYD. So therefore, what else you can say that half of angle PXB is equals to half of angle XYD, okay, because if these two angles are equal, their half will also be equal. So therefore, angle BX or UXB, angle UXB is equals to angle XYV. So this angle and this angle, okay, these two angles are equal, or better, in place of this UXB, in place of UXB, what I will say, that angle PXU, okay, that will be better. So I will say that angle, this B also I will rub, angle PXU, angle PXU is equals to angle XYV, right? This is okay. Now if you see these two angles, angle PXU, this angle, and angle XYV, this angle, okay, if I draw it separately, so here I have a transversal, this is PQ, and then here I have one line, say YV, and here I have another line, say XU. Now what we are saying, that this angle and this angle, they are equal. So these two angles are what? These two angles are corresponding angle for this line XU and YV. These are corresponding angles and corresponding angles are equal. So when corresponding angles are equal, lines are parallel, that means XU and YV are parallel. So that we have to mention. So here again in our problem, I will say that angle, you can see the diagram also. So these two angles are equal. Therefore, what we will say? Therefore, we will say that this line XU is parallel to YV. What is the reason? The reason is converse of corresponding angle axiom. Okay, this is converse of corresponding angle axiom. So by converse of corresponding angle, these two lines are parallel. Okay, check your solution whether you have done like this or not. If you have not done in this manner, then definitely you will not get full marks, which is 3. So you have to draw a diagram, you have to write given, you have to write to proof, and you have to give the logical statements as here we have given. Okay, now let us move to the next question, 8th question. BA is parallel to ED. BA, see here, BA, this is parallel to ED, and BC is parallel to EF. We have to show that angle ABC, this angle, plus angle DEF, this angle, the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. This we have to prove. Or bisector of interior alternate angle or parallel. Bisector, these two bisectors of interior alternate angles, they are parallel. We have to show. So we have to show that, this is not SO, this is SHOW, show that line L and M, they are parallel. Okay, so let us discuss this first question. Most of you will not solve this problem as you find this little difficult, but let us check whether this problem is really difficult. Yeah. Okay, so what we can do here, we can draw one line. Okay, we can draw one line parallel to this BC. Okay, so let us draw a line. This is a line which is parallel to, let us draw a bold line. This line is parallel to BC, and name these points where it is intersecting. So let us name this point as X and this point as Y. So we have named them as X and Y. Okay, first again I will draw. Okay, we have drawn one line parallel to, so this is your line and it is intersecting. So this is line, say XY. Okay, I name this as XY, and where they are intersecting, let us name that as P and Q. Okay, P and Q. So what we have done, first what you do, you write what is given. So BA is parallel to ED, so your problem will start with given. You say that this BA is parallel to ED, given BA is parallel to ED, and BC is parallel to EF, and BC is parallel to EF. Okay, this is given. What you have to prove? So we have to prove that angle ABC plus angle DEF, it is 180 degree. Angle ABC plus angle DEF. ABC plus DEF, it is equals to 180 degree. So this is equal to 180 degree. Okay, we have to prove this. So what I will do, okay, it is not happening, fine. Fine. Angle ABC plus DEF is equals to 180 degree. This we have to prove. Now, in proof, what we do? Proof, I will say proof. So here first we have done construction. What construction we have done? We have drawn P XY, we have drawn XY parallel to BC. Now as BC is parallel to EF, so XY is parallel to BC is parallel to EF, I can say. All these three are parallel to one another, right? Now as they are parallel, first you check here, this angle ABC, this angle is going to be equal to this angle APQ, right? As XY is parallel to BC, angle APQ or angle APY is equals to angle ABC, they are corresponding angle. So first I will say that XY is parallel to BC. After construction I will say that as XY parallel to BC, our angle APY, angle APY is equals to angle ABC. This is our first equation. Reason is corresponding angle. Okay. Now side AB is parallel to ED. AB is parallel to ED. Therefore, I will say that this angle APY is equals to, now see here, angle APY, this is equals to angle EQY. Again, their corresponding angle. These two angles are what? Their corresponding angle. When these two lines are parallel, then this angle and this angle, these two angles form corresponding angle. So I will say that angle APY is equals to angle APY is equals to angle EQY. It is equals to angle EQY. Let us consider this is second, and again here it is corresponding angle. This is corresponding angle, and finally this EF is parallel to XY. Finally EF is parallel to XY. Therefore angle EQY, angle EQY, so therefore angle EQY plus angle, the second angle is FED plus angle FED. Their addition will be 180 degree. Reason is they are interior angles. What is the reason? They are interior angles. Now let us check what we have to prove. Angle ABC plus DEF. So FED, you say FED or DF, they are same angle. So this angle FED, I will write FED or DEF, they are one and the same thing. So let us write angle DEF. Now their addition is 180 degree. Now in place of EQY, in place of EQY I can write APY, and in place of APY I can write ABC. So from 1 and 2, in place of EQY I can write angle ABC plus this is angle DEF is equals to 180 degree. Hence proved. Yes, isn't it simple? Right. Or there is an option that bisector of interior alternate angles are parallel. Then we have to show that line L and M are parallel. Now see, check here. We have done the same kind of question just now. You have given this PA and BQ parallel. So that means this angle and this angle is going to be equal as they are alternate angles. So double of this angle will be equal to double of this angle. So double of this angle is what? This whole angle. So this whole angle and this whole angle is equal. Now these two angles are alternate angles for line L and M. So as alternate angles are equal, these two lines are parallel. I hope now you can write proof of this by yourself. Okay, there is no need that I will show you the proof. Okay, and only one question was asked, so I have shown you how to solve the one question. Now the final question, you have the exterior angle of triangle is 105 degree and its two interior opposite angles are equal. Find each of these angles. The exterior angle of triangle is 105. So better I will draw one diagram. So I will draw a triangle. Let us say this is triangle A, B, C, and here I will mark point D, and this angle is exterior angle and its measure is given 105 degree. So the exterior angle of triangle is 105 degree and its two interior opposite angles are equal. Now this angle A and this angle B, it is given equal. So angle A, you can say that given angle A equal to angle B equal to x, and angle ACD is equals to 105 degree. Now you have to find each of these angles. So to find what we have to find? To find angle AC, angle ABC, we have to find this angle ABC and this angle BAC. Okay, what is the measure of these two angles? Now by exterior angle theorem, you know exterior angle theorem. So in solution I will say that by exterior angle theorem, okay, by exterior angle theorem, your angle A plus your angle B, this is equals to angle ACD. So this angle A is x, this angle B is x, this is equals to 105 degree. So therefore this 2x is 105 degree. Therefore the value of x is 105 degree divided by 2 is equals to 2 5 are 10, 2 to the 4 and 52.5 degree. So therefore finally I will say that therefore angle ABC, this is angle ABC, this angle is equals to angle BAC, this is equals to angle BAC, and these two angles are equal to what? 52.5 degree. Done. So this is first part or first of your this 9th question. Here also we have option. So either we do this upper question or this lower question. Now what is the second question? If one angle of the triangle is 130, then find the angle between the bisector of other two angles of triangle. So if one angle of triangle is 130 degrees. So let us see this second question also. Now here let us say this angle A, BC In this angle A is 130 degree. Okay, and here I will draw a bisector, and from this I will draw a bisector. So what we have to show? We have to show that, or we have to find the angle between the bisector of other two angles. I have to find what is the measure of this angle, right? So I will just explain you and you write solution by your own. This total angle is 130 degree. Let us say this angle B and this angle C, this complete angle B is 2x degree. So what about this? They are xx, as this is angle bisector, and this total angle is 2y, so they are y, small y. And as sum of three angle of triangle is 180 degree, so we can say that this 2x plus 2y plus 130 is equals to 180 degree. So 2x plus 2y is equals to 180 minus 130 will give you 50 degree. I will take 2 common. So x plus y is equals to 50 degree. That gives me the value of x plus y is equals to 50 upon 2, that is 25 degree. So value of x plus y is 25. Now this central angle I have to find out. So angle O plus this angle B plus angle C in triangle OBC, angle O plus angle B plus angle C is what? 180 degree, right? They are sum of three angles of triangle. So this angle O plus angle B is what? It is equals to x plus angle C is what? It is equals to y, and this is equals to 180 degree. Now this x plus y we know it is 25 degree. So angle O plus 25 degree is 180 degree. Therefore angle O is 180 degree minus 25 degree is equals to 155 degree. So we have to find angle between these two angle bisectors, and it is equals to 155 degree. So here option D is correct answer. This option D is correct. Got it? I hope you understand each and every problem. I was little fast while doing problems, as we have to check time also, ki how much time we are taking to solve this problem. Now here you can see that within 38 minutes I have solved this problem. So if 1 hour is given to you all to solve these problems, then it is a sufficient time to solve problems with all steps. Okay, provided you have good practice, so that while solving problem you will not stuck anywhere and you will not lose your time, right? Thank you for watching this video.